It's another episode of Comic Hall, and I've got a lot of cool comics to share with you that I got earlier this week. Specifically, the main highlight is going to be The Amazing Spider-Man number 800. And I'm super excited to talk about the conclusion of Go Down Swinging. I'm not going to do a full review on it, but I will talk about it, and I will share with you the variant covers that I got in this comic book haul episode. More right after this amazing intro. Hey everyone, welcome to News to Astonish, where we discuss comics, movies, games, and more, and welcome to another episode of Comic Hall number 26 to be specific. And today, of course, I'm going to share with you some of the comics I picked up earlier this week. And you guessed it, the highlight of this episode is The Amazing Spider-Man number 800. The cover art is done by Alex Ross, so let's take a look at it, shall we? Bask in the glory that is Amazing Spider-Man number 800. Doesn't it just look beautiful? I mean, this masterpiece right here is 80 pages long, and this took me about maybe around half an hour to read and finish, and I was completely astonished. I'm very punny today, oh my god, how cringy. But I was completely I fell in love with this issue. I love it. It really gives you a personal story. And if you haven't figured out by now, and if you have not been reading The Amazing Spider-Man, or if you're not caught up or anything, and just to avoid spoilers, spoiler warning if you want to click away, the story revolves around Peter Parker facing the Green Goblin again, but the Green Goblin has obtained the Red Carnage symbiote, turning him to what he's known as the Red Goblin. And it's a great personal story, and it ends with a twist, and it's a little sad, but I will talk more about it on my Amazing Spider-Man 800 review later on today, which I'll be uploading later on tonight, hopefully. If not, the earliest tomorrow. But this was a great comic, and it was a great finish for the writer who wrote this story. Dan Slott helped, the famous Dan Slott, which is an awesome comic book artist and writer, helped write the story, and I loved it. And I think his last issue would be 801, and then he'll take off from Marvel and he'll stop writing for Spider-Man. But this one was incredible, and I loved it. I loved everything about it, from the cover art to the story. And this could be maybe 4 issues long, and it's practically a movie, and I played a lot of the scenes in my head as if they were happening on the big screen. So if you want to take a closer look, here it is. Magnificent, isn't it? And this isn't the only cover there is for this issue. They released about maybe 11 to 12 issues, and I've only got 3 of them so far. The 3 that I personally think that would sell out the fastest. So let me go ahead and show you the other 2. This one is by John Cassaday, and this one is very nostalgic. It clearly reminds me of one of the earlier Amazing Spider-Man, with him being tied up. Instead of the Carnage tendrils, he's being tied up by rope and chains or something on the original cover. And the Green Goblin's not red, he's just a Green Goblin. So it's got that very classic nostalgic look to it. Here it is. Take a look. It's beautiful. I had to pick this one up because I had a feeling that this would sell out really quickly. And I couldn't find any of the Virgin covers either. And those covers are extremely hard to find, especially in this variant. This is the Mobius variant, and I had to get it because it just looks very sinister and badass. Look at it. It's the same issue, by the way, 800 still. You can still get the same story reading this. See? Magnificent and amazing. Excuse me, there was a little hair there. But yeah, definitely very hard to find now if you haven't gotten a chance to pick it up on Wednesday. And I'm glad that this was saved up when I did request The Amazing to be in my file at the comic shop that I go to. And it's just simply stunning. So I'm glad I got these. I may pick up a couple of more variants if I get the chance, and if they're not sold out. So here it is. Alright, that's enough of the Amazing Spider-Man 800. Look forward to a review of that at least later on tonight, if not possibly early tomorrow. So next up in my comic book haul number 26 is DC Comics' DC Doomsday Clock. Doomsday Clock is also a series that I'm super excited about to like read and finish for every time that it comes out, because it's not coming out every week. It's not coming out every month. It's coming out every 2 months, and it's like a little depressing, but at the same time, it just builds up that anticipation and that hype. And so far, I'm loving everything about it. And the story about this is like incredible. Like if you read these issues, it's like playing a movie in your head, because it's that descriptive and it's that detailed that there are several panels in each page. And the art, you just gotta appreciate it, because the time it takes to make these comics, it just does not happen overnight, and it's just magnificent in like the level of detail and the materials that they use to make these issues. This isn't just ordinary paper. This is high quality grade paper. So here it is right here. So far I'm caught up with all issues, and I also have the variants of all issues except issue number 4 or 3. I'm missing one for one of the variants for the other issues, but so far I have all of them, and I'm about to show you the variant for this one, which is my favorite personally out of all DC Doomsday Clock. It's my favorite, and it's right here. This one has the Joker on it. Yes, this Joker variant is gonna sell out like crazy, and you better go pick this up when you can, because you only had that opportunity to pick it up on Wednesday. And I thank my friend over at the comic shop that I go to, for saving this for me, because I know that this one's going to be a very rare variant. So it's a picture of the Joker putting on some lipstick and maniacally laughing. And it's a beautiful cover. So if you haven't gotten a chance to pick this up, quickly look for it in every comic shop that you can and read Doomsday Clock. I might have a review for this, so there's that. Next up is Bendis' The Man of Steel series that's going on. There's going to be about 6 issues about this. I haven't read this one yet, but I am pretty curious about it, because Man of Steel runs are usually really good. So this is the first one, and I'm going to read this in a bit. So here it is. The cover is nothing special about it. I like it, but it's really nothing special. It's practically the Justice League in the front. It's a Superman comic, but it's got the rest of the Justice League members in the front. So. And lastly, I finished my You Are Deadpool miniseries. There was only 5 of them, and the 5th one recently came out. Here it is. Right here. Now, I haven't read the other issues either, but I will get around to it, because I heard very good things about it, and I heard that it's extremely funny. Very reminiscent of the Joe Kelly writing style, which, if you haven't read any Joe Kelly style Deadpool, you'll have a great time. So that was my comic haul for comic book haul number 26. It wasn't too much, but it was awesome, because all the goodies came into one in this comic haul, and especially the variants. That's what I was mostly excited about when I got them, and I hope you liked it too. And I certainly enjoyed myself. I've already read The Amazing Spider-Man number 800, and I look forward to reading it again, just to give it another look through and read through, because some of the panels in that issue are just bone chilling, and just it gives me goosebumps. And there's one particular issue in that panel that's like my favorite of all time, and I'll share that more in detail with a review that I will upload later on tonight or early tomorrow. Look forward to it, guys, because I'm really excited to share my thoughts on The Amazing Spider-Man number 800. Remember, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and click on bell notifications so you don't miss anything. Plus, I do have my giveaways going on. You all know what it is. I have a giveaway going on for Spider-Man PS4 Collector's Edition with the prequel novels and comic books, the collector's box, of course, and a bonus 3rd giveaway for Spider-Man PS4 Standard Edition if I reach 700 subscribers by August 31st. Plus, I have the Avengers Infinity War Blu-ray going on, and just recently, I've decided to do a giveaway for Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee. I will announce the winner later on this year during the holiday season, probably about a week prior to. So anyways, guys, thank you all so much for watching, and as always, I will see you all in the next comic panel.